Boom, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be no, I'm kidding. We're making no deep talks today, no fancy makeup. We're making, what are we making? We're making breakfast burritos. Because I've been craving breakfast burritos. We just went to the store, now we got back, and so we're gonna make it. First thing, can we get into the skin? I know it's not great, but it's better than what it used to be, girl. I'm glowing. You know what I've been doing? I've been washing my face with literally anything, but then putting on Aquaphor. Oh my gosh, it's literally a game changer. And then in the morning, I put on like sunscreen. I know that's what everybody told me, but I always thought they were all lying, so I never tried it. Now that I tried it, it's literally like the best thing I ever did. Cleared up my face faster than any prescription meds. We're gonna go right here. Oh my god, that lighting is literally beautiful. We're cooking. What's cooking? Good looking. Breakfast burritos. That's what. Okay. This is the pan we're using. We already got it out. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna start. Welcome back to the Gordon Ramsay kitchen channel, and today we are going to be teaching you commoners how to make breakfast burritos. We're going to start out with some poor people shredded hash browns. Now, my best friend Tamaki over at Oran High taught me that this is commoner potatoes. Commoner potatoes. We're gonna be trying it today, and hopefully we do not die. I was not scratching my boot crack, but my boot cheek. We're going to open. Oh shoot! I think I turned that on too quickly. We're gonna open it. Should I put it farther back so you guys can actually see what I'm doing? Or should I just lower it? I feel like I want to get my face in frame though. Like, let's see. No, that's way too high. Okay, is that good? That's really good. Okay, so I guess you can pretty much see what I'm doing. We're going to get a bowl. Don't look at my butt. You flatter me. No one's home right now, so I'm being really extra, really loud. I'm really excited. We're gonna take some commoner potatoes and put them in here. We need to make 2 flat. I keep hearing banging outside. It's just my neighbors. They're like making a greenhouse or something, some kind of shed. And so every time I hear it, it feels like someone's banging on my door. And I'm like, oh heck no, this is how people get murdered. And I'm like, Genesis, chill out, it's just your neighbors. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you're right, Genesis, you're so smart, you're so beautiful, you're so hot, oh my god, totally, you are too, we should fuck. And I'm like, oh my god, thank you so much, like, oh my god, girl, when? Oh, we're gonna season it. Just some salt and pepper because I'm forgetting my black roots and I have no idea what else to use on something like this. We literally ran out of pepper and I literally scoured the entire thing, my entire cabinet. Why is it tilted? Girl, stop it. And I literally scoured the entire seasoning cabinet and I couldn't find any. I found everything except for pepper. And then we went to the store today and then my grandma, she like picked up pepper and I was like, I knew we were out of pepper. I knew I wasn't just being a lazy fat. So yeah. So excited. We're gonna season the hash brown. Salt and pepper, really mix that up. Get it evenly distributed because this is gonna be 2 really flat hash browns. Like, think of a smash burger, but if it's not a burger and it's completely made out of potatoes, just a smashed potato. Okay, now that it's mixed up and we finally have it seasoned, there's already a lot of oil in the pan, so I think I want to add that to the actual potatoes. Is that hot? No, it's not, thank god. I would have burned my freaking hand off. If my grandparents come home early, we're ending the stream. What am I talking about? Guys, I've been watching Queso a lot recently. I mean, I've been watching Queso. Not gonna lie, I watched one of those TikToks where it was like, name one thing that you liked before it was a trend, and I said Queso. I was his 11th follower. Girl, I was not his 11th follower. I don't know why I sat up there lying to that boy. Lying to those people in that comment section. They were like, oh my gosh, you probably have one of the awards or something. And I was like, yeah, I totally do, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh my God, you're so cool. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you. I totally lied about the half part. Nobody replied to it. The only people that replied to it just said like, OMG, that's so cool. And I was like, thanks. Like, I know. That's pretty much it. Nobody said all the other stuff. So I just sat here and lied to you. So I hope you can forgive me. Fuck you then. If you don't want to forgive me, that's on you. Bitch! That was a little too aggressive for my liking. Sorry guys, I can tone it down. My awesomeness is just a bit too much for you. Now that I'm realizing how big cause like these are the size of I wanted to take up like a good amount. So it's probably gonna be huge and I'm probably gonna need to get more. This is my first time ever using commoner shredded potatoes. So I literally have no idea. Like no joke, I literally have no idea how to do this. I watched one TikTok that had less than 200 likes, and I was like, okay, I got this, just do it. Because the basis of the video, oh my God, I just remembered, she was like really adamant about needing a lot. I think I over seasoned it. Okay, then I'm just gonna like under season the eggs. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Sorry, I had to make sure nobody was coming home out of nowhere. Silly goosey goose. Yeah, this is the boring part, so and I'm just gonna do all of that twice, and we'll come back when I'm flipping it and moving on. And we'll come back when I'm flipping it and moving on, because I gotta reseason these, girl. Bye. We're playing basketball. We're playing basketball. I'm starting to see that they're starting to get really browned and toasted. What's the difference between a ready hash brown and a burnt hash brown? I would not know, but it's starting to change colors, so that's good. I feel like a leaf in fall. While we wait for it back, I want to talk to you guys about something serious. Oh my God, I had my bonnet on this whole time. Should I take it off? It's hot, bro. It's like 90 degrees outside. And I know that's like pretty little given I used to live in Arizona and I literally walked around in like 250 degree heat, which that's literally crazy. I don't think Arizona is habitable, and the fact that so many people live there, like the fact that it's just so normalized, like it's just a little inside joke, like, oh my God, it's literally like the temperature of hell. I mean, people's car tires are sticking to the gravel, it's so hot. People's buildings are melting, it's so hot. People are dying, it's so hot. Literally, children are falling on the floor and getting 3rd-degree burns. OMG, so silly. That's Arizona. Like, that is not funny. That's not funny, and that's not cool. And the fact that, like, a lot of minorities live in Arizona, that's not funny or cool either. So it's like, those are the main people. Also, let's not even talk about how many trailer parks there are. If you guys don't know what a trailer park is, then you live in a different tax bracket than I could ever think of. But don't worry. I'll be up there with y'all soon. Don't worry. Anyways, and a lot of times those things don't have AC. And a lot of times it's like mentally ill old people or people with dementia that just ran away. And so they're living in those trailer parks, living in those trailers all by themselves, and they just die out there and nobody knows, so nobody goes to help them. And just like however long it's to take for a smell to start coming, if somebody discover the body, they're already done cooked and rotted, and random bugs and animals are sitting there eating at them. But oh yeah, that's just silly Arizona. Guys, come on, it's Arizona. That's just how it is out there. It's just hot. Like, no, that's not okay. And I don't like how we're also okay with how hot Arizona is. Also, what I was thinking about earlier today, you know, people are like, oh, there was a study done that, blah, 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 blah. I want to know who's doing these studies. Like, I know in elementary school they were like, you can be anything you want. A lot of kids were like, I want to be a scientist. I want to do this. I want to do that. Are those the scientists? Like, how do you even, you go to school for what? Like, how do you even become a scientist? I've never met anyone in real life that's like, oh yeah, I'm a scientist. I've never even met anyone online that's like, oh, I'm a scientist. I've heard biomedical engineer, if that's what a scientist is. I'm not even entirely sure what that is. And so I'm sitting here wondering, first of all, if a scientist's job is just to test things out to answer stupid questions, then I should have taken an elective for that last year so I can be on that course for the career. Honestly, no, I hate when people ask stupid questions. It literally makes me so mad, and I start getting like really sarcastic. And it's even worse when it's an adult, because then I can't even be as sarcastic as I want to be. I just have to sit there and like talk to them like they're a baby, basically. Because when you like, I hate stupid questions. Literally, nobody even asked me stupid questions. I'm literally getting angry right now just thinking about how stupid questions are so stupid. Like, I can't even think of an example, but just thinking about how it makes me feel is making me feel that way. Like, I just hate it. And so, but if that's what a scientist does, I don't know a single person who's a scientist. Like, I've never met anyone that's a scientist. I've never seen online anybody who's a scientist. Like, how do you even become a scientist? Like, and who is doing all these studies? And once they do the studies, what makes them so special that they can just write a little blog about it and put it online, and then their little science fair project is now permanent fact? Since who? Since when? I don't know these people. I don't know their names. They're not important enough to have a little special secret organization. Ooh. Oh, heck, snarl. I was talking too much shit and now my hash brown burnt. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You know what my worst fear is? It's probably a grease fire. That's not even funny. I'm terrified. Like, or what's it called? You put something hot on a plate and the plate shatters. I know that's typically only when there's like a big, I know I'm using a fork now. I'm feeling more bougie than I was earlier. I don't want to use my hands because it made my hands all greasy, and my face is greasy enough with all this damn sunscreen, which is crazy because I don't even leave my room in the summer. I just use it because we went to the store this morning, so I needed some. I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm finally going somewhere. I need to put on my sunscreen. Oh my gosh, I was just about to talk to you guys about the smell of aftershave, but I already talked about that in my last video. Oh my god. Okay, we're almost done with the hash browns. We gotta do a taste test, and we gotta do a crisp test. This is what it's looking like. It's looking pretty damn, excuse my language. It's looking pretty promising. It's very greasy though. So, oh yeah. Commoner hash browns, they know what's up. They know something we don't know. Okay. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's starting to steam. You know what that means? You probably don't, but it's an apple juice break. Freaking love apple juice. Apple juice is my favorite drink in the world, aside from Fanta and Voltage Mountain Dew. But I love apple juice. And people are like, orange juice is better than apple juice. You're a liar. You know you're a liar, and you're only saying that because you didn't get enough love from your parents, so now you have to seek unwanted attention on the internet. So, like, you just, like, you're a loser. Your opinion doesn't matter. Don't vote in this next election. I don't get out of my face at that point. I just, ugh. And since the hash brown bowl has seasoning still in it, just salt and pepper, and I said I didn't want to over season the eggs, I'm just going to, should I make them like over easy? Whenever I make them over easy, they're never easy, they're just over, because I'm not very good at controlling the temperature of my stove, obviously. See, this is the Hennessy. This is not apple juice, this is the Hennessy. No, I'm kidding. Baddies, shot o'clock. My son. That's a reference from Baddies West, I think. Smiley, if you see this, my son. Stupid ass. Ooh, I hate Smiley. Hopefully, if people watching this have seen at least some of Baddies. Bro, that show is good. And it makes me really sad because it's honestly really bad for us, because it's just a whole bunch of random women put into one big house all together. It's like 15 women crammed into one big house. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do them over easy just because I'm feeling more fancy than usual. Crammed into one big house, and they're not being fed meals. They have to pay for their own food. The only thing that's given to them for free is alcohol, and they're doing that on purpose because they just want a whole bunch of hungry.
Stunner girl, I choose you, baby, over 100 girls.